This week we find out about some of history's greatest heroes and legends at Kennedy Space Center.
And then we cruise on over to one of Carnival's newest fun ships.
Plus the latest theme park news and more coming at you from the Holiday Inn Resort Orlando Suites Waterpark right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
So we're here at the Holiday Inn Resort Orlando Suites Waterpark. Now we were here earlier this year, back when it was the Nickelodeon Suites Resort, and it is good to be back and see how things have changed since the Nickelodeon brand left.
Definitely. It looks different in here, but a lot of the really fun things that you remember from the Nickelodeon Hotel are still here, like the water park, 4D experiences, a lot of the fun attractions. So we'll show you that later on.
We're going to go around, we're going to show you all around the resort with all this new remodeling being done, and even show you some of the new 4D experiences you may see for the holidays this year. A little tease, but for right now we're going to get to some news in the queue right after this.
This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount theme park and attractions tickets. Go to undercovertourist.com.
So right now we're inside one of the 3-bedroom suites at the Holiday Inn Resort. It's really nice in here.
It really is, and all the rooms at this resort are suites, and they come in 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. And this is like you said, the 3-bedroom. I'm gonna stay here.
I want to stay here too. Also, all the rooms are completely renovated, so brand new furniture, flooring. I feel like I'm at home.
Yes, me too. Well, we got some news to talk about first, so let's do that right now. Now, combining visual, culinary, and performing arts from around the world, the first ever Epcot International Festival of the Arts will take place 6 weekends early next year.
In addition to enjoying art pieces around the park, guests will be able to enjoy different pairings of Broadway talent in concert, performing songs from some of Disney on Broadway's award-winning shows, including The Lion King, Newsies, and Aladdin.
And as far as food goes, the new food studios will showcase culinary creations so delicious and intricate that guests may not know if they're admiring or eating.
Held Fridays through Mondays, January 13th through February 20th, the festival will feature new art each weekend.
Another Epcot festival. Yes.
I know.
And it's arts.
I love this one. I'm a huge arts person. I studied acting in theater going into college, so I love that it has the Broadway stuff in there as well.
And it reminds me that back when Disney Springs was downtown Disney, they used to have an arts festival there. So I love that now we're getting one for Epcot, and it's just going all out, and we're getting Broadway talent. Like
pretty soon, Epcot will just be year-round festivals.
Year-round festivals. I am okay with this.
Yeah, me too.
Food all around.
Yes. Weary guests with a bit of extra dough to spare at Magic Kingdom can now rent their very own cabana for the day.
Located in Tomorrowland near Space Mountain, the cabanas offer shaded seating and privacy, cold beverage and snack delivery, and reserved viewing for parades and fireworks.
Cabanas can be reserved by calling 407-WDW-PLAY or visiting the concierge desk at a Disney World hotel. The cabanas cost about $650 per day to rent.
Ooh, that's a lot for that.
It's a chunk of change right there.
What do you think about? No, this is a heated topic online right now about these, and if that price is worth it. So, what do you think?
Honestly, I think it's expensive. If you have a large family and you're able to split the cost a little bit, I think it's better. I don't think I would personally do it. They do look nice, but at the same time, if I was tired...
They're just tense.
They're tense. If I was tired, I would go back to my hotel room.
Yeah, agreed. And I feel like for $650, you should be able to have a little bit more amenities, like maybe even have one meal provided, because snacks and drinks are great, but the fact that they still have to pay for a full meal is...
Yeah, I wouldn't pay $650 just to have a seat for the day, basically. And reserved viewing, but... That's me.
Especially during the summer, they're not air conditioned because they're just tents.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, for now. I mean, they have said if it proves to be successful, they may implement this in the other parks as well.
It's an interesting test.
We'll see what happens with this.
Yeah.
Now, and if private cabanas aren't exclusive enough for you, Walt Disney World offers another new extra cost experience inside the Magic Kingdom, Tiana's Riverboat Party Ice Cream Social.
The afternoon event starts at the boat dock in Liberty Square, where guests can enjoy a variety of desserts, hand-dipped ice cream with toppings, ice cream novelties, snacks, and non-alcoholic beverages while they visit with Princess Tiana and Naveen.
Guests will then board the riverboat for bird's eye view parade viewing and a cruise around Tom Sawyer's Island. Princess Tiana and Naveen will join the group on the Liberty Bell Riverboat after the parade concludes for photos.
The event is $49 per adult and $29 for children under age 9 and under. Reservations can be made now by calling 407-WDW-DINE.
Now, this seems like a nice little incentive to go and have some ice cream and get to meet Tiana and Naveen and enjoy Riverboat.
I think if I had children, I feel like this would be perfect. I take it back. I love ice cream. So this is the perfect event for me. And Princess Tiana, you don't see her too often now, but...
The only little thing I have about this is, it does kind of impede on if you normal guests wanting to ride the riverboat. I know it's not a popular thing, but it is still a very classic part of Magic Kingdom. So, I mean, I guess, it's, a few hours out of the day should be fine, but still. Ice cream. Yeah. All right.
Furry friends from one of 2016's biggest animated hits are coming to Universal Orlando this month when The Secret Life of Pets Float joins Universal Superstar Parade.
The world of The Secret Life of Pets will be brought to life in 2 incredibly detailed floats. The first is themed after Central Park, while the second float will showcase the apartments and skyline of the Big Apple from the film.
Characters like Max, Duke, Snowball, Gidget, Chloe will be featured, and for the first time ever, some of the characters will talk with guests.
The new Secret Life of Pets floats replaced the Hop floats, which were retired from the parade earlier this month. I've actually yet to see Secret Life of Pets.
Really?
I didn't see it when it was in theaters. Did you get to see it?
Yes, it's a really cute movie. I think that this is going to be a great float. I did love the Hop float, just what they had. I've never seen Hop. I don't think anybody has. But, sorry. But, no, The Secret Life of Pets is a really cute movie, and I think this is going to be a good addition to the parade.
I will have to definitely check the movie out whenever it does end up coming out on Blu-ray and DVD. And I'm sure I'll see the floats here pretty soon. Oh, come on, what's wrong with Hop?
I love Easter.
Hi everybody, it's Hidden Mickey of the Week time. How about let's go to Epcot, Mission Space. Now this one's a hard Hidden Mickey to find. It takes me a while to find it every time I look for it, but it's out front of Mission Space. It's in the middle of a blue tile area, very near and to the left of a gold strip in the surface as you face the attraction. And you'll find a tiny tile classic Mickey. It has a black head and blue ears. So you have to wander around a bit with your head down to find this one, but it's a cool Hidden Mickey. It's going to be there a while.
Have your best day ever at Fun Spot America.
Do you ever find yourself just looking up at the night sky and thinking about how amazing it is that we live in a world where we send people all the way there and back fairly regularly?
You're right, it is amazing. Even more so are the individuals who have dedicated their lives to it and continue to work for the future of space travel.
Those people can actually officially be heralded as heroes, as many are now immortalized in Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex's new Heroes and Legends attraction.
It really is incredible to think where our future is leading, and a future that involves actual space travel is definitely a future we want to find out about. So we sent Tharin to find out about it all for us.
Hey guys, I am really excited to be here at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. This is their Heroes and Legends exhibit. It is brand new and we're going to go check it out. Let's go inside. Your experience begins here in the pre-show area where astronauts and everyday people will tell you about their heroes. Make sure to keep an eye out because there's definitely things hidden around here that you won't want to miss. Next, you're going to put on your 3D glasses because as you can see, this is a huge screen. It is going to be a full sensory experience of the lives and stories of 4 different astronauts. And trust me, it's amazing. And now we are here in the main exhibit. As you can see, a hero is inspired, passionate, curious, and many more. Each of these is an interactive exhibit, and we're going to go check some of them out. And we're going to use this touchscreen over here to be able to interact with the big screen we have right there. So let's use this video right here.
Combat Air Patrol over the task force. I was the first off, went up to the ship forward for about 2 minutes at 1,500 feet, came around, waiting for my 2 companions to rendezvous.
All right, this is really cool. Over here are the exact computers and monitors used in the Mercury missions from 1962. Everything is placed exactly how it was. There's even an ashtray. You might not be able to tell on camera, but behind me is the actual Gemini 9.8. And on top of it, all the animation is going to be holographics that are displayed directly on top of it. Your entire experience culminates here at the United States Astronaut Hall of Fame. Let's go check it out. Here at these interactive touchscreens, you can look up things like the inductee database. You'll be able to check out astronauts, whether it be by name or date. We also have the missions index, but the one I really like here is the photo op. You'll be able to load up an astronaut, click on them, and you can actually go over here and take a photo with them. Okay, so we are here in the Astronaut Hall of Fame, and I've got to ask you, how does it feel? How does it feel to have joined like the huge ranks of this?
It feels old. To be enshrined in an organization that all my heroes from my childhood and on up are there. All the people I got to fly in space with and work with are here. It's really an honor, quite frankly, that.
Absolutely amazing. Was one of your heroes here? Are they also on the wall with you, or have you had someone else who inspired you to become an astronaut?
Just about everybody here is one of my heroes, but certainly the original 7 Mercury astronauts over here on the far wall were my heroes growing up as a young child in Indiana.
Very nice. And were they your inspiration to come to NASA, or was there other things that kind of led you to do that?
Well, I actually decided that I was going to go to Purdue University in my home state of Indiana and become an engineer and get involved in our country's space program when I was in the 4th grade.
Oh, okay.
That was when the first satellites were launched into space, and it was well before we started thinking about launching people into space.
Yeah, definitely. That's really awesome. So is it your first time today in the exhibit, or have you been able to experience it earlier?
Actually, I was here a couple days ago. I've been here at the Visitor Center speaking to the guests here for 6 days prior to today, and I got to sneak through and kind of look around a little bit ahead of time.
Very nice. Do you have a favorite part of the exhibit or anything like that?
I think this part, where all my friends are, is my favorite part. If I had a second one, it would be the Mercury Ground Control Center over there.
Guests are going to be able to get really inspired in a very visceral, dynamic way at this new attraction. We define what is a hero for the guests. We have people from all walks of life and ages tell us who their heroes are and what makes a hero, even the astronauts. And then we live through 4 astronauts, their amazing journey as it took place at that moment in time when they did something incredibly heroic in a multi-sensory experience that you got to enjoy this morning. We break down the characteristics of a hero into 9 unique characteristics for the guests as well. And we connect objects and artifacts in a way that make them very personal to the astronaut at a moment in their lives and let the guests know that if you're passionate about something, if you're curious about something, any of these characteristics, that you too have the seeds of heroism inside of you. And the entire experience is really set, to set the emotional tone for your entire day at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. And so that's what we're hoping to accomplish with this new attraction.
Absolutely, yes. And so I see behind us we have the actual Hall of Fame. So everything leading up, it's just the history and the story and everything. And I was able to experience, again, the 3D show and then the pre-show we had for that. Do you yourself have a favorite experience inside of this, or?
Well, I mean, it has to be that 3D show.
Yeah.
It really is quite amazing. What better way to travel back in time and actually imagine yourself at that moment in history doing those amazing things. It really does show how incredible these early heroes were.
Absolutely, yeah. From me experiencing, the winds and the sounds and everything, it really put you in the moment. And how long have you been working on this? Has this been a project for a couple of years? Has this been down the line for a long time and you're waiting until this exact moment to start it, or?
Well, Atlantis opened about 3.5 years ago, and it was only a couple months after that opened that we really started ideating and figuring out how we were going to treat this period of history and what stories we were going to tell and what was the emotional arc, and really planting those seeds for what became Heroes and Legends.
This nearly 37,000 square foot exhibit is open every day and is included with your Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex admission.
Need help planning your next vacation? Then check out MEI Travel. Our experts can help make vacation magic that is just right for you, your family, and your budget. Whether it's Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando, a cruise, or other destinations, a free quote is waiting for you at MEItravel.com.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
Who doesn't love a good cruise vacation?
Well, while I've never actually sailed on one, I have toured one before, and I can imagine they must be pretty fantastic.
Of course, and what could be more fun than one of Carnival's fun ships, and a new one at that.
Now, the ship I went on wasn't Carnival, but it seems more and more of the new ships are turning into theme parks at sea.
Well, let's hand it over to our reporter Andy and find out how much fun they were able to pack into their newest fun ship.
Hey guys, I'm here in Miami right now to go on vacation for the next 4 hours. Actually, I'm here to check out the all-new Carnival Vista as it lands in its home port for the very first time. I'll get a chance to explore the ship and figure out where I can stow away for the next 7 days. See everything I can see in the time allotted.
Today we'll embark 4,037 people, of which 2,229 will never have cruised with Carnival before. It's their first cruise experience, plus we have a lot of people who have experienced Carnival, but they're all very excited about this new ship. Captain, please come on in here. I'd like to introduce you to a gentleman who this morning navigated the ship for the very first time into Miami. And it's a very proud day for this gentleman, always to bring a ship for the first time to the home port.
So Colin, here we are this is the Red Frog Pub and Brewery here on board the ship. Now, is it actually a pub and a brewery?
It is. We have a lot of Red Frog pubs on a number of our ships, but this is the first pub and brewery. We make our own beers on board. We're currently brewing 4 different styles, and everything in production from grain to glass takes place right here in the pub.
That's so awesome. Now we have a couple of the offerings here to check out. Can you tell us about some of these beers?
Sure. This one is our Port Hoppin Ipa. It's a 6% alcohol American India Pale Ale, so it's got a lot of citrusy notes, a lot of kind of grapefruit, a little bit of mango flavors in it from the specific hops we use. It's our strongest beer that we're making on board and currently our most popular. The next one is our Thirsty Frog Caribbean Wheat. It's a Belgian-style wheat beer brewed with orange peel and coriander. Nice, refreshing 4.8% alcohol. Nice hot day, kind of sit outside beer. Yep. And then otherwise, we've got a couple cocktails from our Alchemy Bar. So these are brewed here. We have some master mixologists in Alchemy Bar. This is a spicy chipotle margarita.
Yeah.
Pretty nice, yeah. That one's definitely a favorite. We've got some spicy crispy shrimp from Gigi Asian Kitchen upstairs on deck 11. A slider from Guy's Burger Joint. An arancini ball from Cucina del Capitano, another one of our premium restaurants. And a shrimp tempura roll from our Bonsai Sushi.
All right, so I've only gone about halfway down this.
Yeah.
It's amazing so far. Oh, wow.
The food on board is really fantastic, and it's a little bit dangerous having a sushi place really, really close that I can just walk down there and get sushi after work every day.
This is so exciting. I want to come back here and finish all of this. But you said there's a brewery. Is there any chance we can go check it out?
Let's go take a look.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. This is where fermentation takes place. We've got 8 primary fermenters on this side and 3 serving tanks that are piped directly to the bar and the self-serve stations along the wall. So the entire fermentation and cold conditioning process takes place in here. We'll transfer the beer then over to these serving tanks so it can be dispensed to our guests. And yeah, it's we're able to really do the whole thing, dial in our process here on board, and currently serving 4 varieties of beer, but hopefully we can expand that a little bit more as we go, bring in some new seasonals, try some new things.
Now, do you get to taunt the other brewmasters that you work on a cruise ship?
I do have some friends on Facebook who are a little jealous. Yeah.
Which type of beer you brew on that?
So today we sampled out the IPA, the Port Hoppin Ipa, the Caribbean Wheat. Those 2 were sampled in the full pass around. We also have an American Pale Ale and a Java Stout, coffee stout. So, yeah. We had a pumpkin beer up until middle of last cruise. That was a one-time seasonal thing just for kind of Halloween and Thanksgiving, and went over very well and went fast.
Go. Fine. I want to stay. So I'm in the Cherry on Top ice cream candy shop right now, and I wanted to show you one of the cool things here. The Brownie Buoy, one of the ice cream types they have. It's actually a concoction mixed by one of the kids from the St. Jude's Hospital, and all the proceeds from it go directly to that hospital. It's a really cool partnership they have. You know, whatever, just a 3D IMAX theater here on the ship. That's the Skyride. This is one of the brand new things on the Vista. It actually goes across the entire front of the ship, providing you a panoramic view of the entire thing. If you guys want to check it out, make sure you get here early. The ship hasn't even launched yet and there's already a line. So that was our look at the Carnival Vista. Looks like I have to get off, despite my protests. But if you guys want to come check it out, you can book tickets at carnival.com.
During the upcoming holidays, home is wherever the family is. But if you're traveling to any attractions or hotels with the whole family, it can get pretty hectic. Make sure you find out if there's somewhere you can send the kids to have fun in a kids club, of course, while you escape for a few hours on date night. And if there's no kids' rooms nearby, just send them to their grandparents' room. Having your in-laws come with you on holiday vacations doesn't always have to be a thing to dread. Just remember, holidays are for family, fun, and love, not arguing and disagreeing, especially when you're spending them on vacation.
Have you downloaded our free Attractions Magazine app? It features news articles, as well as every issue of our magazine available right in the app. Plus, catch up on all episodes of the show, and even view all of our online videos in one place. Download the app for free in the App Store today.
We're here inside the marketplace at the resort. There's lots of fun activities to do inside here. There's karaoke, family game shows. Right behind us, they've got a laser challenge and a 4D experience.
As I teased about earlier in the episode, there's a brand new 4D experience just debuting for the holidays. It is the Polar Express 4D experience. Want to grab our glasses and go check it out?
Let's do it.
What if there was a place beyond your imagination? And to get there, all you have to do is believe.
This is the Polar Express! Hold on tightly! Get us the blazers out of here!
Tom Hanks. The Polar Express.
I really liked that. It was a very immersive video. I know they've had Polar Express at SeaWorld for many years now. This is different. It's a different clip of it. Also, I think my favorite part would have to be the smell of hot chocolate.
Mike, that surprised me. I love those kind of smells, and just really makes you think of the holidays. And and here's the deal for the holidays, just for our viewers of the show. Normally, these 4D shows, you have to be staying here at the resort, but for this Polar Express 4D, for our viewers, you don't have to be staying here. If you come to the hotel and you tell the security kiosk you're here for Attractions Magazine, you will get free parking and you'll be able to come in and see the movie. Now, tickets to see the movie are $7.95 plus tax. So come on for the holidays, enjoy it. It's a great little show.
Yes.
And I definitely want to go see it again.
Absolutely. Definitely recommend seeing this Polar Express 4D. Now we have a very special congratulations shout out this week to our reporter Jessie, who just gave birth to her beautiful daughter Penelope.
I can't wait to meet her, Jessie. Now, a happy birthday this week goes to Joseph Burke, Ellen Shaw, Amanda Tenney, Gabriel Gatsby, Mark Simmons, Mike McGee, Joey Harkless, and our princess and the vlogger Forrest Royer.
And now we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets and more information.
If you enjoy our show, please support it by subscribing to our magazine through our website, in our app, or on the Nook or Kindle.
We're working on stories about the Muppets, new roller coasters, and the holidays at Disney World for our winter issue. Subscribe in the next few days so you don't miss it. Sign up at attractionsmagazine.com.
All right, so another thing that the Holiday Inn Resort Orlando Suites and Waterpark does is weekly they have a Pie-a-Palooza. This is an event where guests can pay to have a pie thrown in their face, or they can throw the pie into their loved one's face, and all the proceeds for this event go to Give Kids the World, which is a great cause. I love Give Kids the World. And so I figure last time we were here, you and I got slimed at the end of this show, so how about we get pied at the end of the show? You ready? All right, I'm going to take my glasses off for this.
That's a good idea.
All right, here we go.
So, count us down.
Ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my gosh.
This is thick.
It's still there. It's really thick.
There's an imprint of my face.
It's actually really good. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, Have fun.
Jerk, I knew you were going to do that.
So with these interactive 3D touchscreens, they're not 3D. We'll try.
I made it. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. I'll see you in 7 days, suckers. Did we get it?
Yeah, we got it.
All right, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
I can remember never really knowing why.
I wish
I could be the perfect daughter, but I go back to the water, no matter how hard I try.